Okay, here is my little tutorial of my very favorite way to get keywords on Etsy. This is going to help you totally set your products and your shop apart. I think it is, especially when Etsy has become so popular, which is great, but there's more than enough room at the table for you. But if you can get this piece, this SEO keyword piece down, you can have success so much faster. So I am a huge fan of making little investments in my business to get this edge because it will make a big difference. So when you log into Sales Samurai, this is your back office. This is what the first thing you see on your dashboard. And they have very generously put all of these great tutorials right here. So every tool that's back here, you will be able to find a tutorial here for how to use it. And they do a great job. The very first thing I want to show you, because I think it's the most important, is the Chrome extension. So it's best to use this with Google Chrome. And when you click this, it will take you just to another little screen where you give it permission to add just a little extension onto your shop, onto your browser, and it's going to open up a whole new world of possibilities for you. So that's what I'm going to start with. Let's talk about what does the Chrome extension do. So once you have it installed, when you go over to Etsy, it's going to function totally differently for you. So if you just go to Etsy.com and you come in here to the search bar, can you already see the difference? It's telling me how many times in a month this phrase gets searched. So automatically already I have a huge advantage because I understand how popular it is. I love how Etsy gives you this popular right now, and now I'm getting all of this data on what is getting searched a ton. So let's try our own little search. Let's type in stickers. And first of all, this is so great, right? Etsy's going to tell me what are the most searched phrases and long tail keywords for stickers. This is super helpful because I can see what's looked for the most. And if I come into just the regular stickers, there's obviously going to be a ton of competition here. Oops. I want to click over here. See where there are these. The 420 more means it's going to give you that many more similar words to use. How crazy is that? So we click there, it's going to come, and now the extension has worked. And Sales Samurai is giving me all of this data. It's going to show me all of these possible other words, like other phrases or keywords that would work like stickers. And you can see here, this is what I think is really helpful. It's going to show you the search volume. This is how often it's searched a month and the competition. So you can see that for this top one, it's actually showing dash sticker, probably because a lot of people in their titles and their product titles, they use a dash to separate their keywords. So that's why it's showing that and not just the word stickers, because here's just plain stickers. See how that works? So this doesn't pay attention to. Other people, I guess, use an apostrophe. But here, so we can see that it's searched over 26,000 times a month, but my competition is 649,000 for that same word. That tells me that that is a pool I don't want to play in unless I've already been playing in it in years and I'm already at the top of the feed for it. That means I want to go find something a lot better, like this. Check this out. Apostrophe space sticker is searched 26,000 times a month. How crazy is that? But the competition is only 460. So you can see that there's a lot of people searching and a lot less competition. So kind of an equation you can try is you can take this number divided by this number, search volume divided by competition, and if it's 1 or greater, that is a pool you might consider playing in. So you can kind of see it's going to give me a bunch more. I can see here again, dot stickers. There's only 2,900 searches a month, but they're all of this competition. I don't want to play in that pond. I want this number to be bigger than this number. So here you go again, Ubuntu. That's probably something trademarked though, so I'd be careful looking into that. But 1,049, a lot more searches than actual competition. So you're looking for this number to be smaller or the same at least. And depending on the niche you're in, you probably want to be looking for something that has at least 500 searches a month. But to be honest, if you have a higher priced item or you're in a really specialized field, it really wouldn't matter. Even if you were only getting, 20 searches a month, if you had no competition, it could be great, especially also if you were maybe sending traffic in addition from Instagram or Pinterest or TikTok or anything like that. So don't use it as a hard rule, but a rule of thumb is, maybe 500 searches or more a month to get some real traffic, because obviously not every search is going to turn into a sale. So such an amazing tool, right? We just get so much insight into what is going on. And you can refine this as well You can do things like you can actually limit how much do you want in search volume. So you don't want to see any on the list that have, you want to start at maybe 500 and you want to stop at maybe 30,000. You can limit it and then hit filter, and it's gonna update this list. And you can set all these parameters for the competition too. You can say, I don't want to see anyone with more than 5,000 competition. And I'm not giving that to you as a strategy. I'm just showing you how the tool can work. You can also say you want the keywords that they suggest. It has to contain X word or two. And then you can also say, I only want the keyword phrase to be like, I don't want to see the 1-word ones. I want to see 2 words to 6 words. See how you can customize that, and you can filter it, and it'll update to accommodate your specifications. Okay, so back in Sales Samurai. So let's talk about some other things that you can do when you have this. You can actually create your listings through here, and it'll give them a score. So you'd have to connect your shop, and then you would be able to, it will pull in all of the data as you create your listing. You're going to put all of your stuff in there. It's actually going to connect right to Etsy, right? So it's going to load it over for you. But then it's going to give your listing like a grade. It's going to tell you like how do the pictures compete? How do your keywords compete? How does your description compete? How do your tags compete? And it's going to tell you, it's going to highlight each section and tell you where you can work to do better. And here in the competition tracker, you can add the shops that you want to watch, the ones that are maybe in your niche, and you kind of want to keep track of how you're competing against them. It's not going to pull past data, but once you put them in here, you add a shop, it will then continue to tell you as the weeks go how you're tracking against them and it's going to tell you literally all about them. You can find out how many likes they've gotten, how many listings they've created, how many they have, like what their sales are. So much detail that you can't get without doing some mad math on Etsy. And I really think there's things you can't even find. Here in the calculators, this is so great. You can actually figure out what your product should be priced, and it will tell you, it'll actually tell you how it would compete in the market. So for example, how much the customer pays. So let's say the product was $49. The shipping this is a customer, so shipping is free. You could put in if you were going to do a coupon or discount code, and then you can put in your costs. So let's say you were paying someone $15 an hour to make it, or it was going to cost maybe an hour. So maybe it would be $5 an hour if they were making 15 and they could do 3 an hour. It would be labor costs. Materials is maybe $10. Shipping is going to cost you $15. And then you can add in Etsy ads and renewing fees. You see how this works? And then you can actually do this too, where you can find out what it would cost with or without offsite ads on Etsy. So you can get really specific and find out what are you going to make. Estimated profit is $14.63. So you can really see, without having to do your own crazy math, how you're going to compete. And then you can look at the ROI as well. You can look at when you're doing ad spend and everything. Do you see how this is like a game changer? The calendar is going to show you what is coming up in the year. You're going to be able to see ahead to all of these funny holidays, because there's a holiday for everything. If you do stickers, you might start at the beginning of January selling penguin awareness stickers. You see how you can use some of these little things that aren't necessarily on our general calendar to be able to pay attention to what might trend on a particular day or week, something like that. The last thing that I want to show you today is right here inside Sales Samurai, the search tool. So you can put whatever keywords that you want to study, let's say it's stickers again, into here, and it's going to give you so much information. So you can see all of this that populated here. You can see what is the search volume. You can see what other keywords are really popular for something like a sticker. You can see how it grades it's not very long tail, right? So it's better if you can add some other words with it, like this waterproof sticker, laptop sticker. You can see though what the search volume and the competition is going to be. So without actually going over into Etsy, you can do your own research right in here. You can see how many average views the typical listing gets. You can see how many average likes it gets and how many average photos are in each listing. And then it's actually going to pull in some of the competition and show you specific data here. And you can refine that search even more. Down here, it's going to show you the price spread, so you can pick your pricing. It's giving you, kind of right here an overview of the pricing, and then what is really common for shipping time, turnaround time, like how long it takes, and shipping costs. So you can see it is just a total wealth of information in here. So there you go. There is a quick peek into Sales Samurai. They have, once you get in here, they have so many great tutorials for you, but this is I just wanted to give you a taste of what this tool could do for you. I think it is absolutely worth it. I actually have a coupon code for you and a link. So if you use my coupon code, which is, it's all lowercase, how to sell your stuff, you can get 20% off of your membership at Sales Samurai. So I hope that that is helpful to you, a bit of an incentive to get started, because I really believe in this tool. And once you get in here, the game will change. Let me know what other questions you may have. Come visit me on the podcast, How to Sell Your Stuff, which is on Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts, or you can watch right from my, listen right from my website, howtosellyourstuff.com, or you can find me on YouTube if you want the entire experience. So follow me if you want more Etsy tips, and I will see you in the next video.